Good morning, everybody. This is Juddy. Jared's with me. He's at his tree stand. I'm at mine. It's about 10 minutes till 7. We're in our stands. It's overcast. It's drizzling. It's rained all night. So we're hoping it's a good hunt. And we're just going to see what comes through. So stay tuned to J&J True Outdoor Adventures. You can see the leaves are starting to change. Everything's kind of yellowish looking. Hey everybody, we are at it again. So far, I haven't seen anything. Listened to the rain move through, watching the fog roll in across the hollow. But doesn't seem to be anything moving, at least not right here at my spot. It is October 27th. 8:45 in the morning. We've been in here since 8:30, and I haven't seen a thing. I would say that it's probably due to the amount of acorns that we have this year. This has been tough. I've sat on the stand for quite a few hours over the past few weekends, and I've barely seen any deer. Last Saturday, sat in here all day long. I didn't see a thing until just before dark. I had a doe come in, and she presented a shot, and I took it. But either I'd flinched or misjudged the yardage, something, ended up shooting over her back. I couldn't get the camera turned on. It happened a little too fast for me to get the camera turned on. So I thought, get in here kind of earlier than what we have been getting in here, and maybe I could catch something this morning. And nothing's moving. It's been a hard hunting season so far. I'm not seeing much activity. They're not coming to the feeder. They act like they really don't have interest in corn. I would say they are eating it, but I would say that they're eating it at nighttime. So, I haven't heard anything from Dad to see if he's seen anything. I know he hasn't shot anything, otherwise he'd have let me know. But I don't know if he's seen anything. I might contact him here in a little bit, see if he's had any activity over his spot. So, I'm going to turn the camera off. I'm going to get quiet. Wait and see if anything comes through.
If it does, I'll try to get the camera turned back on. Try to get some video of it. But for right now, it's awful. Rainy, it's wet, slight breeze blowing. Hopefully the action picks up a little bit.
Well, it's about 10 o'clock. Haven't seen nothing but squirrels and chipmunks. I've used the doe bleat. Nothing. Chipmunk has almost cleaned up all the corn that the feeder threw out. And it's rained. I looked at my phone and looked at the radar map that I have, the app that I have for that, and it shows nothing over us, but it has rained. Now, it stopped right now, but there was nothing that showed up on the radar that there was going to be any rain. Looked on the Weather Channel app, and they're not calling for any rain until about 2 o'clock. And then it's about 60%, and from there, every hour it goes up like 20%. By 3 o'clock, it's supposed to be like 80% chance of rain. But I haven't seen nothing. And I got a text from Jared all about 45 minutes ago. He hasn't seen nothing but chipmunks. So, I don't know. I'm going to get down here in about probably 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and I'm going to change the camera card just to see what's come out in a week. Especially since Tuesday, after I reset the feeder to go off twice a day instead of once. Kind of look at the times when they're coming in. But this morning when I came in, it was dark. It was about 6:45, something like that. And when I was coming down the hill to come to my tree stand, I shined my headlamp ahead of me down towards my feeder, and over the hill I seen a set of eyes. I don't know if it could have been a deer, if it was a coon on a log, if it was, a fox or what. I just seen a set of eyes. But it was so wet out here you couldn't hear nothing, so if it was a deer and it took off, I never heard it. I never seen the body, just seen a set of eyes. So, like I said, I'll probably get down in about 10 or 15 minutes and I'll check my camera, hold the card. We'll probably go ahead and go out to eat lunch, decide whether or not we're going to come back in looking at the forecast. We don't want to get soaking wet. We're just 3 weeks away, or 3 weekends, I guess you'd say 3 weeks away from rifle season. We sure don't want to be catching a flu or pneumonia or a cold before we go to camp. So, we'll see what happens. Stay tuned for more JJ True Outdoor Adventures.
Well, it's 10:37. Still haven't seen anything. I know we've had a full moon this past week, but with it being cloudy and raining last night, I figured they would be moving this morning at least. And maybe they are, but they're not moving right here where I'm at. Last I talked to Dad, Dad hadn't seen anything either. So we'll probably stay in here for another half hour or so and then head out and get some lunch. Hopefully this evening is a little more exciting than this. All I've seen is a few squirrels and a few chipmunks. Haven't really seen anything else. So, just thought I'd check in, let you know how exciting my day is. Zero action. This is real hunting, baby. Sometimes you have days like this.
Good morning, everybody. It's Saturday, November the 4th, and Jared and I are headed out for another tree stand set. Problem is, it seems like every Saturday it's raining. Check the weather forecast. It's supposed to stop raining today and become partly cloudy. But like I said, getting ready to go pick him up. Just picked us up some breakfast. And I'm going to get him, and then we're going to head over there, eat our breakfast, and then get to the stands. Being that it's November the 4th, we should be really starting to get into the rut, early stages of it. Week before last, I found a scrape. But it was the first scrape I'd found. It was on the four-wheeler trail. So we'll just get over there and get in the tree stand and see what happens. Of course, you know I've killed a doe, so I'm after a buck. Jared, he's after whatever walks in front of him. So we'll get him picked up and we'll head on over. Keep watching J&J True Outdoor Adventures. Good morning, everybody. November 4th, like I said earlier, and Jared and I are in our tree stands. It's stopped raining, but it's real windy, so we'll just have to wait and see what happens. It's 7:30 right now, so I'm going to cut this light off, cut the camera off, get it turned around, and concentrate on the hunt. I'm after a buck, like I said. I've already got my doe. Jared's after anything he can get, so let me just turn this off and get quiet. Thanks for watching.
Welcome back, everybody. It is Saturday, November the 3rd. Me and Dad are back in the woods trying to score on a deer. Dad, of course, is after a buck since he's already killed his doe. I'm after whatever will walk out in front of me. I haven't seen anything today. It's 9:02. My feeder went off at 7:30. Just don't see any movement. Seen some deer moving before daylight on the way over here. While we were driving, we seen some. But ever since I've been in the stand, I haven't seen a thing. Pretty cold today. It was spitting a little bit of snow when we first got here. Wind's blowing pretty good. I figured with the cold temperatures they'd be moving. There's a few scrapes on the ridge that I'm hunting. But I'm just not seeing any activity. I may end up having to make a switch from where I'm hunting. Go sit in one of my other stands. Because I'm just not having any luck in this stand. It's a beautiful day. All the fall colors are out. So we're going to sit back, get quiet, and see if anything will mosey through. I'll try doing a little bit of grunting, a little bit of rattling. See if I can't get something to come in. So y'all stay tuned. Hopefully I can get some footage for everybody. And I'll check back in here in a little bit. So stay tuned.
I just got a text from Jared. Asked me if I'd seen anything, which I haven't seen anything but squirrels, chipmunks, and blue jays. I asked him if he'd seen anything, and he hadn't seen anything at all. So I've used grunt tube, I've used the doe bleach several times, and it's kind of chilly out here. I think I should have dressed just a little bit warmer, but I'll check my camera at 10:30, which will be in another 10 minutes. And then once I check it and everything, I'm going to work my way over to Jared's old stand. And then try to start out here about 11, hook up with him, go out and get some lunch. Like I said, it's November the 4th. Some friends of mine and Jared that we chat with on Facebook. A guy named Steve. He was talking about already starting to see scrapes on the ground. So, we may be heading into first part of the rut, first phase of it, because I've only seen one rub or one scrape, and that was last week, and it was in the four-wheeler trail. While walking in through the select cut, and it was dark, I had a headlamp on down one of the skid road I was on that goes down in the hollow, and I'm up at the head of the hollow. When I was looking around it before I could step back into the woods to get to my stand, I seen a set of eyes. I don't know if it was a deer or not, but them deer travel that skid road, so I'm assuming it was a deer. I don't know what direction it was going, but just wanted to give you an update. Wish I had more to show you, but again, that's true hunting. We're out here in the deep woods, and apparently they're just not moving in mine and Jared's area. So when I check my camera, I'll find out, hopefully, what times they've been coming in. So with that, I'll turn this thing off and give it a few more minutes and head out of here. Well, it's 15 till 3. Jared's taking a nap in the truck, so I've been out here walking around. Just shot a video of where they done the select cut, and they cut for the power line right away, clear over on the next ridge across the top of the mountain. But I figure we'll be heading back into the woods about 3:30. That'll give us plenty of time for an evening hunt. Neither one of us seen anything today. Before we come out, we met up. I only had 9 pictures on my camera. 5 of them was of turkeys, some crows, there was a doe and a fawn, and then the other one I think was just before the doe and the fawn got into the picture frame, or they may have walked past it and come back through, I don't know, but there was nothing in the frame. Jared checked his camera, and it's been a week now between both of us. He only had 6 pictures. He didn't even pull his card. But when we met up and was discussing what was on our camera, we went to several places where we know every year there's scrapes. And we have theorized that in this area of West Virginia. Maybe not the northern part, but around here, we don't believe the bucks have started into the rut yet. Last week I found that one scrape, and we checked several areas that we know that is generally a place where bucks scrape. And then, of course, looking around just anywhere we was at, we found none. Now, I know I've had 4 bucks on my camera. Some various size racks. So there should be sign if they were going into the rut. We've only found, I think, 1 rub. And that's what's kind of weird, having 4 bucks on my camera and not find any more rubs than that. But just want to give you a little update. It's mostly sunny now. There's some clouds in the sky. Temperatures somewhere in the 40s maybe. I haven't checked. It's nice out here. You got to have a jacket on. I'm dressed. Got thermals on. I've got my scent-like pants on. I've got there's a t-shirt I got on, and I got insulated vest, and then I got this jacket I'm wearing, and I'm fairly warm. But now this morning it was really chilly. My legs did get cold. My body stayed warm, but my legs got cold. But that's it for right now. I'll report back later when we have something to tell you. When we get back to the stands, at least.
Well, we're back in after lunch. Had a very uneventful morning. Man, I didn't see a squirrel. I didn't see nothing. We went out, got something to eat. Got warmed up a little bit, and I took about an hour-long nap. And we made it back in. So, fingers crossed that we get a little action this evening. So, grab you a glass of iced tea, settle in. Hopefully we'll have something good for you. Stay tuned.
Well, back in my stand. It's 4 o'clock. Jared's already in his stand. And of course it's cleared up, the sun's out. It's either in the upper 40s or around 50, low 50s. It's breezy, but it has cleared up. So we're hoping this evening might be good. But again, as I mentioned, we don't see no sign of rutting activity starting. So, while he was asleep, like I said, I walked around. Didn't see nothing up where I was at. Didn't see no deer. Seen trails where they've been going. Places where they'd bedded. But, not seeing any deer. So, I'm going to concentrate on hunting. We're in here a little dark. We have one more Saturday to hunt before we go to camp. So, I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Jared scores this evening. I mean, one year he scored the Saturday before we left. And I hope it's not a repeat. I hope he gets one today. So, concentrate on hunting. Well, it's 6:20. Sunset was at 6:20. We've got about another 20, 30 minutes to hunt. I'll probably lose camera light, but we're going to try to stretch it out as long as we can. I haven't seen nothing since I've been in here other than chipmunks. The winds have stopped. They've stopped for a while, but there's just nothing moving. At least here. They may be down in the bottoms. Might be across the other side of the road in a 5-year-old clear cut. I don't know. But this will probably be my last segment of a video for this evening. Just want to thank you for watching. Wish we had more to show you. And we appreciate your comments. Like our videos. Share them. And subscribe to our channel if you're not. And we'll bring you more and more J&J True Outdoor Adventures.